spoiler, nearly dies after terrifying heart attack. The stress of managing the hospital and coming to terms with Ben's decision to become a Seattle firefighter pushed Bailey to her limits, but did she die? This week's episode of Grey's Anatomy had us shaking in our boots, as we feared Miranda Bailey was going to come face to face with the Grim Reaper. The February 1st installment of our favorite series was called, Don't Fear, the Reaper after all, so we had good reason to worry. But fortunately, Bailey lived to see another day. There were, however, a few hiccups along the way. After dropping Tuck off at school and parting ways with Ben due to a previously scheduled meeting at Seattle Press Hospital, Bailey admitted herself for medical care, as she feared she was about to suffer from a heart attack. The doctors, however, thought she was crazy, and instead of giving her the stress test she demanded, they scheduled her to have a chat with the hospital's psychiatrist. Bailey rebelled and begged Maggie to meet her at Seattle Press, since she's a more trusted heart doctor. Richard also figured out that Bailey was in the hospital, so he and Maggie arrived around the same time. And once they got there, Bailey was in the middle of saving another patient while wearing her hospital gown. Upon completion, she turned to them and passed out. Scary, right? Acting fast, Maggie and Seattle Press doctors ran the tests Bailey initially wanted and finally figured out that she was, in fact, having a heart attack. Maggie, of course, yelled at them for not believing Bailey in the first place, but they claimed her levels weren't nearly as high before, as they were when she fainted. Fortunately for Bailey, the doctors did what they needed to do and she survived. But it taught her to live life without fear. Meaning, she's now okay with Ben becoming a firefighter, which is good because Station 19 premieres on March 22nd, and he's a series regular. So that was pretty much a given. Throughout the episode, we also saw flashbacks to Bailey's life before she became a doctor at Grace Sloan Memorial Hospital. Apparently, her mom was super overprotective, and she had a sister who died before she was born. We also saw flashbacks to earlier episodes in the series, specifically scenes with George and Collie, so that was cool. It was great to relive those moments, and we're super happy Bailey's alive. Hollywood Lifers, what did you think of this week's new episode of Grey's Anatomy? Tell us below.